How's it going, everybody? Wildman Wess here, and welcome to What's Your Poison? For today, with September coming to an end, and the Quad City area having one of their Oktoberfest weekends, I decided, you know, it's about time we did some Oktoberfest German-style beers. We've got 4 here, 3 of them from the States, and 1 from Germany. So, let's not stall. Let's get cracking. First up for the 4 from Reunion Brewery in Iowa City, we have Marzen. This is going to be a burnt orange style German lager with some Munich malt, some hops, and a light yeast. This is roughly about a 5.2%. I had to double check a little bit, but all the beers today are 5.2%. So, we're just going to crack this open. They weren't kidding on that burnt orange coloration on here, so yep, somewhat transparent. It's not too cloudy. Very light on the nose. Definitely getting a light hop. Guarantee that malt is going to be slightly heavy. Well, Prost! Hearty, oaty, or pretty much malty, yeah. Getting a little sweetness on there. So here, I'm just gonna pour a little bit more of this. I like this one. This is a standard Marzen lager. I'm enjoying this one. I mean, very light. I mean, as hearty as the flavor profile is, the mouthfeel is not too heavy. Because sometimes with these Marzen lagers, they can tend to be a little heavy and make your stomach feel a little bloated. But this, I'm digging this one. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say 4 out of 5 pows. I mean, well balanced, delicious, and light on the nose. So, there you go. Much props to you, Reunion. Well, I'm going to start finishing the rest of this up, and we're going to move on to our second beer of the day. Up next, from Toppling Goliath from Decorah, Iowa, we have the limited edition Oktoberfest Lager. Okay, once again, 5.2, and there is a little description on the back. We're just going to read this. Now that I got that out of my system, now it's time to read it. Raise a glass of Oktoberfest in celebration and watch as the light dances off its rich amber color. Enjoy a beautiful bouquet of soft caramel and biscuit before the first sip blankets your palate with malty notes of fresh baked bread. Unfiltered beer sediment is normal. Well, there's sediment in here. I'm gonna give it a roll. Hefe taught me this one. Roll it, get the sediments going a little bit, and you know, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna give it a smell already. Smelling a little bit, but it doesn't mean anything. Okay, again, this one is very clean as well. Nice golden transparency. You can see right through to the camera. Hi folks, how you doing? I'm not drunk yet. Anyways, oh yeah, there is a sweet caramel aroma to this one already. They're not lying yet. So, all right, and the biscuit. Getting the biscuit on the drive-by, more caramel on the 3-sniff. Caramel, I don't know. It is what it is, but hey, Prost! Das ist gut. Das ist very good. I like this one too. I mean, I would say I like this one a little bit more than the Reunion beer, because that one, I mean, that one's great. I mean, this one definitely has a little bit more malt in it, and it definitely has a sweetness. Give me one more. Hang on. Okay, it's good. However, it is a little hearty. I'm starting to feel it a little bit in the stomach area. Yeah. Maybe a little rich. Maybe a little too rich for my taste, but Toppling Goliath has always had a great lineup of beers, and this one is pretty good as well. For this one, I mean, at first I was going to give it a little bit higher grade than Reunion, but I'm gonna go right across the board on this one. This one gets 4 out of 5 pows as well. I mean, I'm glad I took that second sip to make sure I wasn't going ahead of myself. Wow, oh, wow. Now that my mouth is watering, that means I need another beer. So let's go on to our third one for the day. Okay, for our third beer today, we're going back to Firestone Walker Brewing in California. This one is their Oktoberfest Oak-Aged Lager. Again, 5.2. And, I mean, the name says it all. Aged in oak. So, alright. Popping it open. This one is cleaner than the one from Toppling Goliath. I mean, this is very, very transparent, very gold. Oh, I like this already just by looking at it. I mean, okay, not really getting much oak on the 3-sniff. I'm a little perplexed. I'm not smelling any oak. It smells like a beer. That's what I'm getting. But well, we're committed, folks. Prost. Oh, I stand corrected. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, that oak is there. It's smoky. It's a creeper. Yeah, it's definitely a creeper. Wow. Scheiße. Yeah. This is very, very good. Very tasty. Clean, even with that smokiness of the oak. I mean, smoky oak. Oh. And the one thing that I've noticed with a lot of different beverages, whether it's beer or even like bourbon or whiskey that is very smoked, sometimes it will tend to dry your palate and sometimes dry your throat out where it's just, it burns, but this doesn't burn at all. This is pleasant. Oh, I love it. I love it. You know what? I mean, it's not perfect, but man, it's close. You know, this one, 4.5. 4.5 out of 5 pows. I recommend you find some of this because this is very, very pleasant. And I digress now. We're going to move on to the last one. We've given the U.S. enough love. These Oktoberfest beers are really getting me gassy McGee here. Well, one more to go, and we are going straight to Germany for this one. See, to finish off our for today, from Weisbier Kuchlbauer in Abensburg, Germany, we have the Alte, or Alte. Sorry, my Deutsch is not the best, okay? Just bear with me, which is odd because from my family name is German. So, yeah, I'm not being a very good boy right now. Woof. Anyways, that being said, I kind of had to cheat because the back of the can with the ingredients is all in German, so my deciphering is going to be kind of blah, so time to get the phone out and I'm going to read off that, alright? Alright. The perfect choice for lovers of dark beers. Oh, I love me some dark beers. The careful composition of wheat malt and gently roasted special malts from the region gives our Alte a black and red mahogany color and a great bouquet. Mahogany. When it comes to smell, cocoa and caramel aromas dominate. The scent pleasantly determines the taste experience and combines with banana and mango aromas as well as a hint of nutmeg and vanilla to a full-bodied, tasty wheat beer enjoyment with a strong foam structure. Is it just me, or does that sound just a little overhyped? I don't know, but hey, who am I to judge? And I'm going to possibly, when we pop this open and we pour it into our mug. Oh, that is very dark. That is darker than my soul. Oh. Yeah, they weren't kidding on the foam consistency on that one. Oh. I mean, it's not very cloudy. I mean, actually, it's slightly transparent, but yeah, it definitely has that red mahogany look to it.
Wow, okay.
Whoa. Hold up. Yeah, what they were talking about with all the different aromas in there, I was getting a fruitiness of mango, I'm getting the sweetness of vanilla. I mean, you know, I gotta drink it now. Prost! Let's drink this. It's beautiful. I mean, they mentioned the banana. I mean, Dunkel. I mean, it's Dunkelweiss. I mean, so it's a dark Hefeweizen. I mean, I just, oh, oh man, yeah. I can't believe, you know, 2 episodes in a row. The last beer, 5 out of 5 pows. This is wunderbar. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm gonna keep pouring on this one. Yeah. Well, that being said, we hope you enjoyed this episode. If you've had some of these beers and you agree with me, leave a thumbs up. If you don't agree with me on some of the things I said, you can leave a thumbs down too. It's alright, we're all entitled to our opinion. Other than that, make sure you share on social media, push that little red button, and ring the bell for instant notifications. Other than that, also make sure you check out my boy Hefe Weisen's channel, Beer You, Beer Me. This man knows his stuff, and as I've said before, and I'll say it a million times, if it weren't for him teaching me about all this and us doing the beer reviews back in, let's see, what, 2019? Yeah, it's been 5 years now. Crap. Time flies when you're having fun, or when you're drinking beer. Other than that, I'm Wellman Wess, and we'll see you next time, because Oktoberfest is right around the corner. Prost!
Straight outta Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube, from the gang called Fellas with Attitudes. When I'm called off, I gotta sawed off, squeeze the trigger and bodies are hauled off. You too, boy.